That's right, Gene. It's
Hits. Well, we'll see whether or not the offense can get it done today. They've got a deal with Danny Herron. 2K Sports presents our MLB broadcast. So glad you're there. Let's take a look at their starter. Steve, as he gets going here against Washington and their bats, what are we going to see?
A tough matchup for this right-hander on the mound against this lineup. So he's going to have to really overachieve a bit today and really execute his pitches and elevate the level of his performance to be successful.
Courtesy of Pepsi, a chance to see how the Nationals line up. John, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Howie Kendrick, to me, is a guy that has finally figured it out how to play this game. He's been up and down in the big leagues the last few years, but I think he's ready to stay right now. He's a guy that can do a lot of things. He's got some pop in the bat, although he's never been a big home run guy yet. I think with consistent play, he can be a 20-25 homer guy. He can steal a base. He can do a lot of things on the baseball field. And he can play some great defense, too.
And it's Hairston batting. We're just about ready for the first pitch.
Better fielder.
Very talented.
Scott Hairston.
We've seen what he can do over the years, and don't get me wrong, he's a great, hard worker, knows what it takes, especially against the London Bar. A new young team looking to make good stuff. That's what he's saying.
Drill towards third. Hensley. Out. That's one down. As they get this one started on defense, Steve, how do you think they match up? Thoughts, Steve? Anybody stand out?
David Klaus is one of those consistent, solid defenders in the outfield. Not flashy, but he runs the ball down and it gets it in quickly to the infield.
I think that's great work.
And here's Garrett Atkins.
Garrett Atkins.
Base is empty with one away.
Had a good run with the Rockies. Injuries really slowed him down. 2007. And 2015 his best number. Between 2011 and 2007. Garrett Atkins has always been a good hitter. And he knows what it takes. You have to always be ready to go. It really is.
Starts him out with a sinker for a strike.
I think that was the sinker ball there. When you throw it up in the zone like that, it flattens out. You got to get it down in the zone.
It's something tough.
There's a swing and a smash. McClough will field. He comes up with it easily here.
Up the board again.
It's Ryan Zimmerman at the plate.
That's not too bad as far as I'm concerned. That is Ryan.
Base is empty with 2 outs.
Here's a guy that has had his ups and had his downs and realizing his potential. We take potential for granted. We saw it in Ryan's potential here. He had some great moments with the experts last potential.
Here's the pitch. Not a pretty pitch, no damage. A 1-0 now. There's a swing and a smash. And that's going to do it in this half inning. 3 up, 3 down this half inning. We'll go to the bottom of inning number 1.
Excellent. We're ready to rock and roll.
None on the mound. We'll see Danny Herron. He'll be Washington's starter.
Well, Dan Herron has established himself as a big workhorse in Major League Baseball. 200 innings the last 5 seasons. And what he does, he throws a fastball in the mid-90s. Every once in a while, he'll get it up into the high 90s. But his out pitch is that split-finger fastball and his changeup. He will throw that at any time in the count. And even when he's behind in the count, he's never going to give in just to give you a cookie to hit.
And Terrio watches it low for a ball.
Batter here, Ryan Terrio, is a guy that was born in Louisiana. He's always been a hustler.
Terrio on a swing and a miss. That'll even up the count.
I remember watching Terrio play for the Cubs recently, 2008.
The 1-1 pitch.
And he was really a good player.
Swing and a miss and a ball tailing down 1-2. Herron winds up, 1-2 pitch. On the ground to third. And Zimmerman plays it. And that'll retire Terrio. So who are you looking at, John?
Well, this team is going to hit and run in this game today. Look for Ryan Terrio to be the guy at bat when that situation occurs. He can handle the bat. He loves to hit behind runners. And he does still hit for a pretty good average for a guy that gives himself up unselfishly for his team.
And it's Lyle Overbay in the box now. 10 years in the big leagues. Doesn't seem that long ago he started. One out, nobody on. There's a strike from Heron. Now 0-1.
And you can throw the ball down to the zone with that kind of movement. It can be very effective.
I think it's great about actually Dan's career is enough. But he got traded in that big.
He delivers.
10 players.
Overbay will foul that one away.
I remember what you said. Cleveland Guardians. The thing about Richie, they have all the tools. Just consider. And that's good.
And he fouls another one off.
But that's baseball. Sometimes it might not be what you wanted. Injuries do happen. And it's happened over the years. And it always will be something that the hockey will.
And he swings and misses at the splitter. 2 down.
Number 4.
That's his big out pitch. That splitter with 2 strikes. It's the go-to pitch. He's sending him home.
Reckling at the plate.
Keep wriggling.
2 outs and nobody on.
Superstar written all over. In for power, in for out, steal bases. The top single calorie.
And swing and a miss on Heron's pitch. Count goes to 0-1.
Well, he fooled him terribly with that pitch. And I mean, that is one of those pitches right there that you have to notice it out of the hand, recognize it early so you can stay back and try to drive that thing the other way.
And here's a swing and a miss, and he falls behind 0-2.
Well, that's just textbook pitching right there. Exactly where you want to put the breaking ball. Either keep it down at the knees or even bounce it in the dirt if you have to get the hitter to swing over top of it. That's what he did there. Great pitch.
The pitching tonight hasn't been too bad, John. And the thing about
the
Dan
pitch.
Heron, once he gets it going, watch out.
Splitter's in there, side retired on a call, strike through. Nothing doing here in this half inning. And coming up, we'll see the Nationals.
Nationals taking on the London Bucks.
Wallace is batting. He's going to get us started. Second inning.
Number 30, Brett Wallace.
You know, when Brett Wallace there's a lot of expectation that he's going to be a top first baseman. Didn't really pan out. But, you know, in this game, sometimes you got to go with the...
Hit hard to second. And Terrio picks that up. Over to Overbay. That's one away. And Delman Young in. Base is empty, 1 out.
The younger brother. Young was a... He came up with the example of the governors. A lot of power here. Power is for average. He's with the home runs. Be an MVP, right? Up to the height.
There's a swing and a ground ball. And he steps on first. That's the second out.
Right fielder, number 24.
And it's Grady Sizemore in the box now.
Grady.
Base is empty and 2 down.
Player. Now, coaching stuff. You know, you have to give Grady Sizemore. This time in Cleveland, he was the future. Victor Martin and CC Sabathia. And you see why. At the end of the day in baseball, you want to have offense. And I really felt when they're in Cleveland at the time, they were built to the game. Sometimes that coaches don't work out. Sometimes players get hurt. Like Travis Hoffman running for years. Great side coming up. But he had injuries too, and
Here's the delivery. Hit sharply towards the hole. And he'll step on first to retire the side. Well, that's one way to keep your pitch count down. They wrap that inning up with 3 pitches. Washington still looking for that offense.
Baseball is old.
For those of you just joining in, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports.
So it's good here on Sunday. When we're playing baseball on Sunday, we listen to that. I think the fans out there around the world enjoy these games.
And we've got Guerrero batting. He'll start the home half of the second.
I got a good young hitter, Gustavo Guerrero, by that Guerrero dynasty of great movies.
Fouled away.
It went either way, but at the end of the day, that's what it's all about.
Danny Herron, right where he wanted it to be, 0-2.
Tough spot for the hitter, down 0-2. You got to protect right now.
That's what you got to do, Steve, and I'm thinking an important thing for Guerrero. He needs to be more aggressive. He needs to go for it.
Split finger pitch, got him. That's out number 1.
Number 1.
Oh, pretty healthy break, 88-mile-per-hour breaking ball.
That's it from Dan Herron.
Well, that's an unhittable pitch. When he throws a splitter like that, Gary, they don't have a chance. That's 3 punch-outs in a row.
1 out, bases empty. Swing and a foul straight back.
The thing that's great about Franklin Burrito is he's a contact guy. He's a guy that can get on base, slow down. One time he was a top prospect in Oakland, but it's farm system.
At the belt, Herron kicks and throws. And another foul ball.
Way back in 2000.
Swing and a bouncer up the middle. Picked up by Atkins. Throws the first. He's retired. That's 2 down.
24.
And now Nate McLeod. 2 outs and nobody on.
That is fair share of innings. But he was with Pittsburgh. He really revived the franchise. Same thing with
Now here's a grounder towards the hole. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. So Dan Herron gets him 3 up, 3 down. Nothing doing in the first 2. Goose eggs on the board for him. And coming up, we'll see the Nationals. Leading it off, Kurt Suzuki.
Number 8, Kurt Suzuki.
Well, Kurt Suzuki, former Oakland. And let me tell you, with Kurt Suzuki, we've seen down the years. It's injuries, it's opposition, it's everything. And I think the former star for the league has been around the league, but really found a home with the Nationals. Boy, they're not World Series 2019. And it was cool to see the former star of how Fulton
A swing line to left center. That falls in. First hit of the ball game. So Howie Kendrick will come up now.
Well, the first thing you have to do if you want to score runs is get a base hit. They finally got that hit. Now let's see if they can bring him around.
A runner on first, no outs. Catcher can't control it. There's the throw. And he's safely aboard second base. So they can't make the play.
Well, listen, it's all about advancing base runners in the game. You got to make plays defensively, but that error cost him, and he came out of his hand wrong, and the ball sailed
towards the middle, and he holds the runner at second.
At the plate for the Washington.
You know something, that was such a great play. That's worth one more look.
How about the camera work right there on that one? Terrific job, guys, on the camera, and what a play.
Asdrubal gets the RBI chance.
And the most consistent player in 2009 for the Cleveland Indians was definitely Asdrubal Cabrera, a guy that they switched from second base over to his natural position, shortstop, and he had a breakout year for the Cleveland Indians.
And here's the pitch. Watches that one up there, called strike 1. For Cabrera, a sparkling .308 batting average in '09, an integral part of that team's batting order.
Well, he certainly was, and you look at him playing shortstop, and he definitely reminds you of another former Indian shortstop and fellow Venezuelan, Omar Vizquel.
Swung on and hit this one to McLeod, and Cabrera's got himself a hit. This a great situation for some offense.
Center fielder.
0-1 mistake right here. He throws it over the heart of the plate, and he pays for it.
Runners at first and third, one away. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
Wow, he had some good bite on that one right there, but the hitter wouldn't chase it.
Ready with a 1-0. And he looks at a fastball in there, 1-1.
He must have been looking for an off-speed pitch in that situation because the fastball looked like it surprised him.
And it's going to be Guerrero. And Suzuki's on his way home. He throws, and Suzuki in to score.
Well, what a good offensive team, finding a way to get the runners in, take advantage of the opportunities when you have them. That's a good offense. Well, he got a pitch to hit over the heart of the plate, right at the belt. He drove it, didn't get the base hit, but at least advanced the runners.
Did get something out of it. I'm sure he'd like to have that pitch back. That was when he really had a shot at driving. And Garrett Atkins to bat. Getting out in front any time of the ball. A smash towards the hole. And that puts Ryan Zimmerman to the plate.
Oh, this is great patience at the plate. He lets the ball get deep in on the plate, comes in toward his hands, keeps his hands inside the ball, and drives it the other way.
You make yourself a whole different ball player if you can take the ball the other way as he just did. There's a smash towards the hole. And he'll step on first to retire the side. Third inning, offense able to get a run in. Washington leads it 1-0. And an enjoyable afternoon. Light clouds overhead. And it's Erstad batting. Swings a little early that time, 0-1.
Well, when you're a pitcher, the best thing you can have going for you is deception. And right there, you can tell he fooled him with that big 12-6 curveball down and away.
Danny Herron, right where he wanted it to be, 0-2.
Well, just way out in front of that cutter.
At the belt, Herron kicks and throws. And it holds at 0-2. Swing, soft liner towards left center. And it's through. Base hit, Erstad. Boy, I don't know on that count, Steve. Number one, the fact that he swung's kind of a surprise. I don't know how he hit that ball.
You're right. On an 0-2 count, you have to protect the plate. Sometimes it's a defensive swing, but sometimes it works out.
Huckabee is the batter. Out in front on that one, strike one. At the belt, Herron kicks and throws. Good cut fastball that time. He's in control with the count at 0-2.
I don't think he's going to waste any time right now. He's just going to go right at him with that 0-2 pitch.
Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, one down.
Really nice sequence right there. He had good rhythm, 3 great pitches in a row, and sits him down.
Hitter never got a chance to get his balance, get his at-bat going there, John.
He just didn't look good right there in the batter's box. He needs to take a better defensive approach to extend the at-bat. A little longer.
Runner at first with one down. And Suzuki setting his target. It's fouled off. Gets the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now, 0-2.
At 0-2, you're in complete control right now, so I'm throwing him something out of the strike zone to see if I can get him to chase.
Swing and a miss on the splitter. Out number 2.
Number 13.
That's impressive breaking action right there on an 87-mile-an-hour pitch. They just haven't figured out what to do. That's his 5th strikeout today.
Ontario ready. First pitch. Grounded up the middle. And Kendrick in position. Throw in time. Forces him at second for the 3rd out. It's another great piece of work. Dan Herron's got it moving. Has a shutout through 3 innings of work. And coming up, we'll see the Nationals. Taking an accounting of the game, there's Jim Riggleman. 1-run lead for his team right now.
Wallace.
Wallace settling in. He'll dig in. Start of the 4th inning.
We're lost in the ground. We'll have to see what he does. I think for Brett Wallace, that's the thing. He's a crafty pitcher. He's a hard pitcher.
The first pitch.
We love to see.
He got the bat on that one, and McClouse there.
Down the corner.
That one's taken care
For
of.
the Washington Nationals, left fielder, number 23.
And Delvin Young in. Base is empty with 1 away.
Too bad. No hits tonight. 12 home runs, 60 that's 2,000. But looking to do something big.
First delivery to Young. Swung and a ground ball to 3rd.
You're out.
2 away.
For the Washington Nationals, right fielder, number 20.
Brady Sizemore at the plate. He bounced out his last time. Base is empty with 2 outs.
Sizemore season in 2009, 1899, 249. He put him some numbers, stole some bases. He's one of baseball's top young players in that season. He's coming off a few problems, a few injuries, but he still played through it. He missed a 100 games, but when he's healthy, Sizemore has always been good. He was great.
And he starts Sizemore out. This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. And there's the 3rd out. Amazingly fast inning. Outs here coming quickly. 3 pitchers. Nationals 1. Lyle Overbay to lead it off.
Number 39, Lyle Overbay.
At the belt, Herron kicks and throws. Cut fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, Gary, they just have not been able to mount any offense here today. I mean, 1 hit into the 4th inning, and obviously haven't scored any runs, so they're going to have to change their approach at the plate.
And with 2 strikes on him, Lyle Overbay now. We'll see whether or not he can punch one through.
Boy, that good late movement down, that cut fastball, unbelievable action on that pitch.
Sometimes when you have a good fastball, sometimes it breaks down and it's hard to hit.
Lined hard down the left field line. And this is a fair ball heading towards the corner.
That's my take. Hit.
Whoa! And pulls into first with a single. He's on with nobody out. Boy, I don't know on that count, Steve. Number 1, the fact that he swung's kind of a surprise. I don't know how he hit that where it was.
You're right. On an 0-2 count, you have to protect the plate. Sometimes it's a defensive swing, but sometimes it works out.
Hit hard on the ground towards 3rd. The second, there's 1. And the double play, they got them both.
Number 3.
Around the horn they go, and they rack up a couple of outs.
That's a pitcher's best friend, but also a manager's best friend as they get the double play.
And we've got Guerrero batting. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. 2 outs, base is empty. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the cutter. 0-1.
Well, he throws his cut fastball hard, and it has that good movement. He still gets that up in the zone, was able to blow it by him at the leverage.
Here's the 0-1 from Herron. It's fouled away. Pitch on the way. Splitters in there, side retired on a call, strike 3. And so out of the inning, only 8 pitches thrown. That's pretty efficient. Washington able to maintain that lead. And right now his team trailing by a run, figuring out the necessary pieces of the puzzle to get this thing at least tied up. And Suzuki's in the box. And here's the first one. He swings and drives this one. McClough will field. No problem for him as he gets that out.
Second baseman,
And Howie Kendrick up. Lined out in his last at bat. Nobody on base, one away. A smash between short and third. And that's a base hit. Kendrick on it first. So Asdrubal Cabrera will come up.
Well, with one out here and a guy on first base, the last thing you want to do is hit into a double play. Let's see if he can stay away from that.
You've got to keep the opponent close when you're behind. You've got speed on first base. They better keep.
He makes contact, line drive. And he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now. It's time to get it done for Washington right now.
Put a nice swing on that one. He was sitting on fastball, got fastball, rips it to right field. Nice job.
And it's Hairston batting. Swing, liner, back up the middle. And that's going to be another hit for them. Fantastic chance here. What Hairston would like to do is find a full season where he can get that batting average up a little bit and find a full-time place in the outfield.
Well, that's going to be the tough thing, is he's never established himself as an everyday player, and it's not like he's a young guy anymore. Maybe his role is as a platoon guy to help in any way he can to help a team win.
The pitch. Passes up a ball this time and swings for a strike that's in the dirt. Hot shot towards the hole. And Kendrick will score. Boy, the chances they are coming in bunches here for Washington.
Third baseman, number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
Well, the pitcher left us one over the middle part of the plate, right where the hitter can make contact. Good piece of hitting.
Boy, with the run scoring there, that's a pretty fat pitch in an RBI situation.
Keep the rally going.
Ball. Sinker misses badly, 1-0. Swing, hot shot. Oh, man, was that close. That was right back at him. Somehow he got out of the way. And they score him. And Hairston also in. So the rally here energized. Every new opportunity they take advantage of.
Well, this is unbelievable. I mean, this guy's completely lost it out there now. They've strung together 5 consecutive hits against him. Clearly, he's run out of gas.
Wallace up now. Swings, hits this one very high in the air. A soaring drive. Goodbye. Home run, good for 3. He gets 3 guys home. Now they lead by 7.
Well, he went up there deciding he was going to look for the first pitch and drive it. It's exactly what he did.
And then you got to believe whatever pitch he was looking for is the one he got.
And a lot of hitters like to take a pitch, work the count, get into a rhythm with the pitcher. Not this guy. He got the first one and drove it. What a game. The Nationals bats are popping.
Fielder,
1 out, nobody on.
Delman Young.
First delivery to Young. Oh! Really bad pitch right there. It's a ball. The 1-0 pitch. On the ground to second. And Terrio picks that up, though Young is retired.
Right fielder, number 20.
Gurney Sizemore at the plate. 2 outs and nobody on. Here's the pitch. That swung on, line towards the gap in left center. And again, this lineup right now on fire. So there are 2 men down here, but they do get a man in scoring position.
Number 8, Kurt Suzuki.
Well, anytime your pitcher gives up 10 hits, there's a pretty good chance he doesn't have a lot going for him in the game. And I think if I'm the manager, I'm going to head out there and bring the hook with me.
Here's the first pitch. Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. McClough will field. That's caught. Side is retired. And we saw that offense go on a rampage here. They have really opened up this ball game. The Nationals totally controlling this ball game. And if you are just tuning in, hi, Gary Thorne along with John Crutch, Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. There's shortstop in the box. He'll get things started. Home half, 5th inning. Here's the first pitch. Lined up the middle. Picked up by Atkins. And his throw is in time for out number 1.
Number 24.
1 down. Here's Nick McClough. At the belt, Heron kicks and throws. Has him out in front as he swings and misses. Strike 1.
Well, great movement on that 2-seamer right there. Had him way out on his front foot.
Looks at a ball. 1-1.
Good action on that cut fastball. Down in the zone. Hitter just laid off.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Well, I fooled him right there. That 2-seam fastball has to be down in the zone to be effective, but it looked like he was looking for a different pitch.
Splitter is taken. Strike 3 call for the second out.
Designated hitter.
This is a great 2-strike pitch right here. Split finger, great movement, sinking to the bottom of the zone. Not much you can do if you put that one in play.
Base is empty and 2 down. First pitch, here it comes. Swing and a hot shot. Heron throws on to first in time to retire the side. And they aren't able to get anything going in this half inning. 3 up, 3 away. The Nationals still on top. Leadoff batter will get a shot at it later on in this inning. Leadoff hitter Howie Kendrick.
Second baseman, number 47, Howie Kendrick.
And he starts Kendrick out. This one's grounded to second. And Terrio picks that up. So Kendrick is down.
Designated hitter.
And Cabrera settles in. 2 for 2 in the game. 1 out, nobody on. Look out as that one runs in and hits him.
A fastball, that has to hurt. He gets put on first base, but not without taking a bruise for his efforts.
And that's going to bring Scott Hairston up.
Oh, Gary, we see that guy get hit with a pitch. I mean, sometimes, listen, as a pitcher, you just lose the grip on the ball. It doesn't come out of your hand the right way. You end up hitting somebody.
Swung on, and it's hit this one towards McClough. 2 down here in the inning.
Now batting for the Washington Nationals, shortstop, number 25.
And Garrett Atkins up. Had an RBI single his last time to the plate. The pitch. Back up the middle. And in there for a base hit. He's 3 for 4 today.
Well, he's having a heck of a day so far. Just 3rd hit of the game in this one. They just can't seem to find an answer for him.
Ryan Zimmerman, he'll bat here with 2 on. He had a 2-run single in his last appearance.
The couple of RBIs, major factors as to why they have a lead here, Gary.
Zimmerman in the box. Here's the delivery. That's on the outside corner for a strike.
I tell you what, they've got to be thinking to themselves, how great would it be if we can get out of this inning without letting anything in?
That one misses. It gets away from the catcher. And they'll just have to sit on this one, so everybody's safe. The 1-2 pitch. Tried to track that one down, but comes up empty. You're out. Slider called strike 3. Side is retired. So they pick up no runs, 1 hit, and strand a couple. National 7. Jim Riggleman on camera there. He has to be pleased with his team's performance so far today. Huckabee gets a shot here. Struck out swinging his last time up. Here it comes. Swing and a foul straight back. Smash towards the middle. Picked up by Atkins. And Huckabee retired.
Number 15.
And we're going to see Hensley here. And you got to love the young talent in his rookie year. 1 out, nobody on. And the first pitch. Cut fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, he threw him the cutter right there, and it looked like he was trying to chase that one. Be patient, young man. It'll get there.
Danny Herron right where he wanted it to be. 0-2.
Well, he fooled him right there. That 2-seam fastball has to be down in the zone to be effective, but it looked like he was looking for a different pitch.
Good splitter that time, but it's called the ball 1-2.
Well, what a great pitch right there to set the hitter up. Keeps that ball down in the strike zone. Just close enough to let the hitter think of it, but just down enough to where if he swung, he couldn't do anything with it.
Struck him out. That's number 8 in the game.
Second baseman.
Gary threw a splitter on that one. Look at the movement.
Ryan Ariel.
Credit the pitcher right there. Good 2-strike pitch down and away. Not much he could have done with that, even if he had made contact.
Base is empty with 2 outs. Ontario ready. First pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, the 2-seamer has his timing way off. He swung and missed. Swung way too early.
Here's the 0-1 from Herron. And it's 2 strikes now. Ontario's got to protect that strike zone. He deals. Ontario makes contact, fouls that one off. Rings him up. Steve, we got 3 innings left to go in this ball game. He's got the shutout going. We'll see whether or not he's got enough to go through.
Well, it's a fantastic effort so far. Now it comes down to heart. Does he have the heart to finish it off?
So they're shut down again. That's 6 shutout innings so far. Washington still ahead. Meat of the lineup coming to the plate. And if you are just coming on board, Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, John Kruk, as we bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Wallace in the box now. He homered earlier in the ballgame.
Well, with this advantage right now, he's been a major contributor offensively and driving in runs, and then obviously the home run production, getting a pitch that he could drive out of the ballpark, putting some good swings on it.
The first pitch. Ground ball headed for the middle. And it gets through. A 2-for-4 ball game.
Now up to the
That'll
plate
bring Delman
for the
Young up.
Washington Nationals.
Well, a great job right there by the first hitter in this inning to get on base. And, you know, a lot of big innings are started with that first guy getting on. And you have 1 or 2 big innings in a game, and that can be the difference in the outcome.
McClough will field. 1 away.
Now up to the plate for the Washington Nationals. Right fielder.
And Brady Sizemore up. He doubled in his last appearance. 1 out. Runner on at first. And he starts Sizemore out. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. This one into the gap, rolling towards the wall. The throw, not even close to third base. He makes it there, dusts himself off. And he'll stop at second base, and it will be a double.
Kurt Suzuki.
Oh, this is a tough piece of hitting right here. The ball in on his hands, able to fight it off and drive it the other way.
It's a quintessential kind of inside-out base hit. Runners at second and third, only 1 away. Here's the pitch. That's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Look, Gary, clearly they're running out of time right here, and they just cannot afford a base hit where they pick up a couple more runs. And it's already going to be tough to come back offensively.
Here's the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. It's runners on the move. There's the throw. The first runs in easily.
Quality, solid at bat right there. This is what you want to do with a runner on. Find a way to get him in, even if you hit into an out. Well, clearly he would have loved to have found a hole out there, but at least in making this out on the pitch over the heart of the plate, he did something right by advancing the runner.
Now we'll see if they can take advantage of that and get that run home. And he starts Kendrick out up the middle. So they score once on 2 hits, 1 man left. The Nationals totally controlling this ball game. Number 2 hole set to get things started. Lyle Overbay to lead it off. 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Well, it's always nice to have a defensive replacement coming off the bench and holding a lead or holding a deficit and giving yourself a chance to win. Now he needs to come up with a big play.
Swung on and missed, 0-1.
Deep into the ball game, only 2 hits for this offense, and clearly they've been overmatched, Gary, in this one. And
swung on, hit in the air to right center. And it gets down. That's hit number 2, making good contact.
Well, a good start to this inning, but let's see if the guys behind him, after he starts out this inning with the single, can follow up and finish this inning off with some runs.
Reckling at the plate. We'll get another shot after hitting into that double play last time up. No one out and a runner on first. And the first pitch. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. This one to Sizemore. And he gets over and grabs it with the left. You can almost taste the adrenaline right now, Steve. You can just tell he's getting stronger as he goes along.
He's got so much confidence. He's just knocking the bats out of the batter's hands.
Runner at first with 1 down. At the belt, Herron kicks and throws. That's a foul ball. And that's off the bat of Guerrero. And it's going to be Young. And he gets over and pulls it in for the out. Man, he has just mastered this offense in this ball game, and no signs he's letting up.
Well, he's been sharp all game long, but you just hope going through the order for the 3rd time and the 4th time, guys don't start picking up on the tendencies.
And here's the first one. Swing and a drive, deep left center. That one, a one-hopper off the wall. Up next, Nate McLeod.
Center fielder.
Well, those hitters love that ball elevated so they can try to hit it out of the ballpark. But this is not one of these hitters. He loves the ball down in the strike zone. That's why he got that big knock right there.
Cut on and missed 0-1.
Look, Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
And with 2 strikes on him now, McLeod needs to protect the strike zone.
Pitching coaches love it when you can throw it down and away consistently. He got it done right there.
Catcher can't control it. On, he's going to try for second. At the belt, Herron kicks and throws. McLeod isn't fooled by that pitch, and the count is evened up. The 2-2 pitch, headed for the middle, and a frustrated lineup indeed. That's now 7 shutout innings. Washington 8. As Drupal Carrero leading it off.
Designated hitter, number 13.